We have many different brush options in our palette in Adobe Sketch. You can see there's 5 brushes listed here plus an eraser. We're going to start with the pencil tool, which is one of the preloaded brushes. You can see that the pencil tool is kind of a gritty, grainy texture, and it's very light. Like in all of our brushes, we can adjust the size. Okay, scrolling that size up or down will change the size of the pencil point in this case. We can also adjust the flow. The flow is the opacity or transparency of that tool. Okay, the higher the number of the flow, the darker or more opaque. The lower the number, the more transparent. And finally, we can adjust the color. Right now it's a dark gray, but if I tap on that color, I can select a different color, and then there's a slider at the bottom that allows me to adjust the value. And you can see it shows me the before and after color options. Because my flow is low right now, when I layer things over top of each other, they show through each other. As I increase the opacity of the flow, my marks become darker and bolder. Now, we're not limited to these 5 brushes. We can actually change our brushes using some of the preloaded brushes that Adobe gives us. If I tap and hold on any brush, it's going to give me a brush menu. There are lots of different options, some very expressive, some very detailed. So like this spatter brush creates kind of like a spray paint or like pastel mark. Okay, whereas something that's more like a chisel brush, kind of a fat marker, is going to make big, bold marks. Of course, the scale of that is controllable. Okay. I recommend that you explore and experiment with as many of these brushes as possible because they're kind of like a language. The more you learn about the way these tools operate, the more predictability you have and understanding of how you can be an expressive artist by using a different kind of brush. Using the right tool for the right type of drawing is really, really important.